In this video, I have my hands on the Nokia C210, the phone available as unlock, also through Metro by T-Mobile and T-Mobile. And this is a variety stick, so I will be doing unboxing and review. So without any further ado, let's find out. Now, since the Nokia C210 consider a budget device, you guys will find the phone unlocked for $100. If you go with Metro by T-Mobile, rather you switch or you start a new number, the phone will be absolutely free. Now, speaking of the specifications, starting with the display, you guys gonna expect this is a budget phone, so the specs gonna be very humble for that device. Don't expect much. But the display, it's IPS LCD, the size will be 6.23 inches, the resolution will be 720, the screen ratio 19:9, and the amount of PPI 273. The phone coated with Gorilla Glass 3. And for the operating system, we're going to expect Android 13, which is the latest right now, and Nokia use stock Android, so it's good for people who want the stock experience. For the hardware, we have Snapdragon chipset 662. I'm so surprised to see this processor with a budget phone like this, because the processor will provide decent performance. The main issue right now is going to be the memory. The phone has only 32 gigabytes of internal memory. You can add SD card if you want, with 3 gigabytes of RAM. The phone will feature 2 cameras on the back, one 13 megapixel wide, and you have a depth sensor with 2 megapixel in case if you want to do a portrait. Give you the ability to do 2 optical zoom. The front facing camera is 5 megapixel. The phone has AI, which is enhance the picture and images, which is I'm going to cover this later on in the video with some samples. For the video capability on the front and the back, the phone only able to do 1080 at 30 FPS. Finally will be the battery. We have 3000 milliamps, so consider a small battery, but this phone is not powerful, so you guys not gonna expect terrible job for the battery. With 10 watt of charging, the good news, the charger is included in the box, which is I'm going to show you now when we do the unboxing. Now also I want to pay your attention, the phone is water repellent. It takes some splash of water, but the phone is not waterproof, but that is a good thing. And also the phone does not have fingerprint, and the phone does not have NFC. Now let's do a quick unboxing, have the first look and first impression on the device. The box, as you guys can see, eco-friendly cardboard, so nothing fancy, with some of the main specs with Snapdragon chipset. Let me go ahead and crack the seal open and have the first look on the phone. And the phone is wrapped in paper wrap, as you guys can see. Let's take it out of the wrap, and here is the phone. You guys will expect it will be plastic. We have dual setup with the flash. Fingerprint not existed on this device, only a power key, volume up down control, and we don't have also a stereo speaker, microphone, and from the back we have the speaker located over here. I don't know if this is the best place. I normally like it to be from the bottom and the front, but it is what it is. SIM tray. Feel of the phone, it's kind of nice. The phone is very compact in size, and that's good for people looking for a small device and not too expensive. So put the phone on the side and look to see what else we have. We're gonna have instruction manual, and we have A to C cable, as you guys can see, and also the last thing will be 10-watt adapter to charge the phone, which is nice thing to see. Adapter comes with the phone, and as you know, most of the company right now, they don't give you the wall adapter. Probably most of those cheap phone comes with a wall adapter. Even the Nokia G310 didn't come with one. Now I'm gonna go ahead, turn the phone on, spend some times. I will give you my opinion and my experience based on using this device. So pretty much I'm gonna tell you everything about the phone, my opinion, the good things, the bad things. So stay tuned, don't go away, and we will be back to you.
2,000 years later.
Now, after spending quite some time with the phone, let me kick off with the design, build, construction. As I said, the things I like, it's water repellent, so the phone takes splash of water. The size is very compact, easy to use in one hand. The grip of the phone is kind of nice because we have rounded edges from the back, and also we have texture. But at the end of the day, this is a plastic. Now for those people miss the fingerprint, the phone has face unlock, and it seems to me work fine if you want to add more security, not go in, add the password or the pattern. So overall speaking, yes, the design built is cheap. That because it's a plastic and it's a cheap material, you're not going to have the premium feel for the phone, but overall speaking, it's very acceptable taking in consideration the price of the phone. Now moving to the display, I thought because the specs of the display is very low, the fact is the display is very acceptable. IPS LCD, colors are vibrant, as you guys can see. The angle view, we have no problems. Only one problem, the refresh rate, only 60 not 90 hertz refresh rate, which is make the phone feels laggy, but the phone is fine for the display. I don't have much complaint, as I said, about the display except the refresh rate. Maybe the angle view is not 100%, you see some drop in the colors, but frequently I'm gonna keep saying the phone is very affordable and this is budget device, so the specs of the display, it's very reasonable with the price of the phone. Now the operating system will be Android 13. This is the latest. I doubt this phone will receive any software update in the futures for limited storage. Put that in your mind. But as far as the Android 13, my experience was nice. The phone is not laggy though. I mean, that's not something normally I expect in the C series from Nokia, but this phone does great job in performance and optimized very well with the hardware. So the software is very nice. If you guys like a pure stock Android, there we go. The Nokia will give you this because you're not going to have any other application beside the Google application and whatever you're going to download, and that helps the phone a lot, that because this phone has only 32 gigabyte of internal memory. Now for the hardware performance, this phone surprised me with a good performance for the chipset. As I said, the phone has Snapdragon 662 with GPU Adreno 610. So playing video games like Need for Speed or maybe Temple Run, Subway, I didn't have any issues. Even that Need for Speed requires some specification from the processor to play fine. The downside of this will be the 3 gigabyte of RAM. The more I play video games, the more I feel the phone starts struggle, that because the temporary memory, which is the RAM, it get full very quickly because we only have 3 gigabytes, and then sometimes you're gonna feel some stuttering and you're not gonna have a smooth experience. Overall was not bad, that because my phone is still not filled up with the storage, but the more apps you have, the more games you have, you're gonna have a big issue because the memory in the phone only 32 and the RAM only 3 gigabyte. Other than that, the processor provide great performance. Now the battery, and I feel Nokia, they're trying to drop the specs, go with lower battery to drop the price of the phone. 3000 milliamp in my opinion is not enough for a phone like this. I would say 4000 will be fair, but overall it was not too terrible. If you're using the phone with fully battery, maybe it's gonna last you till the end of the day. If you don't use your phone in a heavy basis, maybe the phone will last you 2 days. You guys will expect 11 hours screen on time, and that depends on how you use your device. Charging speed, that because we only have 10 watt of quick charging, that will take you up to 2 hours to fully charge your battery from 0% to 100%. So overall the battery is good, but not the best. Now the camera. Honestly, before I start checking the camera performance, I was expecting crappy performance of the camera, but it's the opposite way. The camera offered decent performance, especially in low light situation. I was able to take pictures. Yes, it does have some noise, but the phone has night mode vision, helps a lot. Medium light, also you're not gonna have any issues. Taking pictures outside, also no problems. Surprisingly, the portrait in this phone is amazing, and also the phone is able to give you 2x optical zoom without cropping the pictures, and also you are able to do 10x digital zoom, but the image quality is not going to be that great. So overall speaking, for $100 device like this, the camera is very reasonable. Even the front facing camera was decent, provide decent performance. It's not great, but for certain point is very acceptable. Now if you are thinking to join Metro by T-Mobile and you want to take advantage of the free phone or free special they have, and you saw the Nokia C210, I would say stay away. The phone is not bad, but the memory in the phone only 32 with 3 GB of RAM. I would say you have a lot better options with Metro by T-Mobile. You can even sign up and get the Galaxy A14, blow this phone away. Put your mind, this phone also not 5G capable. The phone is reasonable for people who want to buy unlock, spend $100. If you're not qualified for upgrade, looking for a cheap option, maybe something you can consider if you don't really care about the memory and storage on the device. That was very much it for that video. I wish you guys find this video helpful. If it did, thumbs up, subscribe for more here in Variety Stick. Thank you so much for watching. As always, we will talk to you in the next video.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, gotta